Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tash. It is snowing like crazy here in Illinois today, so I decided what better way to spend my day than, of course, playing with makeup. So I was on YouTube pretty much all last night and I saw a new tag that I want to participate in, which is called Full Face of Nothing New, which I absolutely love. I was watching Casey Holmes' video. I freaking love Casey Holmes. I've been watching her. She's a YouTube OG and I've been watching her since the beginning. If you don't know who she is, I'm gonna go ahead and link her channel down below so that you can check her out. And yeah, so anyways, the concept of it is that us makeup junkies, we buy all this new makeup, so we're constantly testing out products in that, so we tend to forget the products that we have stored away in our drawers. So this makeup tag is literally just going through your drawers and picking out makeup that you used to love, or that you still do love, but you just don't really play with anymore. So I went through mine and I picked out a full basket full of stuff that I haven't used in a while because of all of the new products that I've been using. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into it and play with a full face of makeup, nothing new. Alright guys, so first things first, one of the things that I used to be obsessed with, and still am, this is the Heritage Store Rose Water Primer Mist. It can be used for priming, setting your makeup, refreshing your makeup, and all of that. So I'm actually going to use this throughout the entire makeup routine today. I'm going to start off with spritzing my face. If you love the smell of rose water, you guys, this smells so, so good. You can either look this up on, I think it's Heritage Store, yeah, heritagestore.com. I usually pick mine up at TJ Maxx for around $5 to $6. I was gonna show you the tag, but as you can see, it's kind of rubbing off. So I kind of adjusted the lighting today just a little bit, so if you guys could let me know down in the comments if it's better, if it's worse, if it's just right. So that I know what I'm doing. For primer today, I'm just going to go in with a moisturizing primer. This is one of my favorites. I actually still do reach for this quite a bit. It is the Master Prime Hydrate and Smooth Primer. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with that. My skin has been so dry lately. Oh my god. This weather is like, cannot make up its mind. So I'm just kind of rolling with it. Alright, so I'm going to let that sit for just a couple of minutes, and I'm actually going to go in and do my brows. But of course, as always, I'm not going to make you guys wait on that. And just for right now, I'm still not quite comfortable doing my brows on camera, so I will be right back. Alright guys, brows are on. What I went in with is this little mini of the Billion Dollar Brows pencil. When I first received this a couple of months ago, I used it non-stop. They're a little wonky. I'm kind of growing them out a little bit. I want to get them reshaped, so be nice. Be nice. I'm going to go ahead and reach into one of my recent faves. This is the Luscious Angel Eyes eyeshadow primer. And what I mean by recent faves, I think I got this a month or two ago in a BoxyCharm, I believe, and I have not touched it since purchasing all of this makeup in recent videos. So I'm going to go ahead and use this because I love it. And we're going to go ahead and prime the eyes. Oh, you guys will be so proud. I switched over to clean brushes and moved my ride or die brushes to the sink area in my bathroom because I was tired of you guys having to look at dirty brushes. So as soon as I get done, I'm going to go ahead and wash my brushes. And I still have some ride or die brushes in here because I have dupes of a lot of my brushes. So, thought you guys would be proud. Everyone knows how hard it is to wash. It's not hard, but I mean like to actually go wash your brushes. It's work, that's for sure. Alright, y'all, so eyes are primed. So I'm really feeling pinky, purpley, kind of. I'm ready to go into some pinks or purples. So I have a few palettes here that actually boast some pink and purples. I have the Real Her Volume 3 palette, I Feel Beautiful, which has some beautiful shades in it. I have the ColourPop Elements of Surprise. Don't mind mine, it's a little beat up. I love this palette. And then I also have Pretty Poisin by Bad Habit. So I think I may play with all of these palettes. I will leave the palette name and shade name below if I do end up dipping into all three of these. That way I don't confuse you guys. First off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and set that primer with the shade Flawless in the Real Her Volume 3, which is the shade right here. Alright, you guys, those eyes are all set. I'm going to go ahead and take a peek and see what shade we're going to use as a transition shade. Kind of feeling like a purple look with like teal eyeliner and just kind of really that nice, beautiful pop of color. So off the bat, I'm going to take this, it's kind of a nudie shade, kind of like nudie patootie. So this nude shade here, and this is the shade, oh please don't be a shade I can't pronounce, Labyrinth. It's Labyrinth. If I pronounce that wrong, you have every go ahead and make fun. Like, I'm cool with that, whatever. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and stick the shade right here in my crease. It's probably not gonna do a whole lot, but if we're going in with a lot of purples and pinks today, I definitely need something to kind of warm that area up, in my opinion. Coffee break. So while I'm doing this, like, I noticed that I have some girls that love coffee as much as I do, which I totally, totally love. Hey to my sisters that love coffee. And I want to do a series named, like, something similar to that, but I cannot do Coffee Break with Tasha because I've been watching an OG YouTuber for years, and one of her series is Coffee Break with Danny, so I don't want to copy that, but I do want some kind of series. So if you guys can think of anything, go ahead and drop those coffee emojis down in the comments and give me your input. I want to know what you think. What would you name it if it were you? And can I use your idea if I like it? Alright, so moving on, I'm going to go into, this shade right here. This is called Go With The Flow, and it's just kind of like this purpley, kind of like a light brown color, and I'm going to start working that into my crease with the same brush. Ooh, y'all, look at that purple. Oh my God, look at that purple. That is gorgeous. Ooh, that is so pretty. Look at that one. Y'all, I'm having some thoughts. I think I need to pump my brakes for a second. That is so pretty. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Don't know what look to do, you guys. We have such beautiful colors here to play with. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a clean brush and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buff the edges out here and just kind of smooth the color out just a little bit. I don't think smooth was the word I was looking for, but I am seriously so wired on coffee right now. So don't mind me. I'm gonna prep this for some darker purple because I am just so ready to play with some color. Ooh, that would look gorgeous with that, I think. Here we go. We're just gonna go with it, and what happens, happens. There's no turning back now. Wish me luck. Ooh, what'd she do? You guys, I look like Daisy Duck right now. I should have went in with a smaller brush. That's alright, we can fix it. Just take a little wipe and start over. And you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just feeling more purple, and I started off with a lot of pink, and I definitely want to go in with more purple. So I'm going to get rid of this palette out of the equation, and I'm going to go in with this palette here and the Pretty Poisin palette so that I can use some of these super dark purples. I've never really done a look like this before, so if you can kind of bear with me, I'm just going to kind of see what happens. I'm a little nervous. So I'm going to go back in with my eye primer, and I will be right back. Not going to make you guys watch that again. Alright, you guys, my sincerest apologies for that. I reprimed my eyes, and that is my bad. I should have been more prepared, so I apologize for wasting your time. I take that pretty seriously. You know, time is a valuable thing, and I don't ever want to waste your guys' time. So, I went on ahead and picked out some shades just here in the Pretty Poisin palette. We're going to switch up again. We're going to use this palette. And I'm just going to kind of go with it. Now, I am a little nervous because I've never just done a complete, like, these are some pretty out there colors. And I've never just done a look with these. So I'm going to quiet down and I'm just going to go in and focus. So let's go ahead and get started. I go ahead and set my eye. This kind of like, it's a light purpley shade. I'm just going to use that so we don't have to use anything else. So far what I used is the shade Anisered. I can't really pronounce that. I use this light shade here. And then right now I'm going in with Pierced Heart, which is this light purple color here. Alright, I'm just going to switch shadow brushes, and I'm going to move into the color Deadly Dose and then Antidote. So this light color here is Deadly Dose, and then I'm going to follow up with Antidote. Picking up a clean blending brush. Alright, we're going to move on with that same brush, and all I'm using in my deep crease is this Flower Beauty brush that came with one of the eyeshadow palettes that I got rid of, and I'm going into Antidote to deepen up that crease. We're also going to use that to deepen up the outer V. Ooh, y'all, I am loving this purple. So pretty. Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit of Antidote right here and just kind of deepen this up just a smidge to match the other side. And of course, we're going to blend it out. And then we're going to go back into Pierced Heart, which is that light purple color, and we're going to soften the edges. So I'm just going to take this little small brush right here, and I'm going to go back into Pierced Heart, as I just mentioned, and we're going to try to soften up the edges here. So now I am liking that, but I'm going to take Antidote and mix it with this shade that I couldn't pronounce before. This is the shade that I used to set my entire lid. We're just going to mix those two together just to make it a little bit lighter to soften. Here we go. Okay, can you guys see the difference? And if you go out too far, just take your concealer brush. I mean, you can clean this all up when you do your makeup anyways, but I just go out here and just kind of, or you can use eyeshadow tape, you can use Scotch tape. I don't like to use that just because it's going to pull and tug on my eye, but it's all going to come together anyways. In my opinion, it always looks super sloppy when you're first starting out, but your look will come together. Gonna finish this eye here with a little bit. I feel like this one is darker than the other one. So I'm gonna take a larger buffing brush, and this happens sometimes, and we're just gonna buff some of this out just because this eye is darker than this eye in my opinion. That's all right, no big deal. In my opinion, you guys, working with color like this takes a lot of patience. You're gonna blend until your arm falls off pretty much. And, but the end result is always worth it in my opinion. Like, I love the result. So I am darkening up my outer V just a little bit. Fix the harsh edges with that same blending brush. I am living for this purple right now. I love purple shadow. So to really blow all that purple out into the eye, I was using kind of small circular motions like this. I don't know if you guys could really see that, but it really helps blow everything out. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and take a small brush, just like a little small detailed brush. I'm using this one from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to take a brighter shade in the palette and just go underneath the brow bone. I don't want to use anything too blingy, because I am going to bling out these lids in a minute. So I'm really just trying to balance it out a little bit. The eyes are already going to be super loud, so. Sorry if I did this and you guys couldn't see. I got down below for you. Alright, give me just a second, guys. I don't know about you, but when I am working with colors, I like to take a wipe and just kind of spot clean my brushes really quickly. That way, they're not super stained, and I can always, you know, go back and use them. Or you can also use Color Switch, which I use sometimes as well. but it only takes a couple seconds to do that. So I'm gonna go back in, and I am seriously stuck in between this dark, beautiful purple here and this pink and the shade here. What do I do? Now, I already swatched them on my hand. I think I might take this super dark purple and put it like right here, and then maybe go in with a lighter purple here just to try something new. And all I'm gonna do is take a detailed brush, like this little guy right here, a flat detail brush, and I'm gonna go in with the dark purple on this side and the lighter purple on the other side. See what that looks like. We're gonna use that Heritage Store rose water spray. I'm just gonna spray my brush nicely. And here we go. Now, I probably should have like cut the crease or something. Of course, that would always look prettier, I'm sure, but I'm not gonna go that bougie today. Just kidding, that's not bougie. Oh my God, that purple is so, it's so gorgeous. Do you guys see that? That is pretty. Ooh, bad habit, you did all bad. You guys, I'm kind of having a change of heart of the purple that I want to go in with. Hopefully I don't make a bad mistake. Oh my God. This one is just as pretty. Oh my God, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna have to go into this shade again, that Antidote. And yeah, because these are really, there we go. We need something dark. I almost said deep. Over here stuttering. These purples are so freaking pretty. I kind of wish I would have went in with brown. Even though I don't think this looks bad, and I don't think it's gonna look bad once we get all the makeup on, just still. I think we should have went in with some browns. I just like browns better with purples. Call me crazy, but that's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I normally do when I wear purple shadow. But this is pretty much like primarily an all purple palette with a couple pops of gold in it. Ooh, I just had an idea. So that's what we're using. These purples in here, you guys, these do not play. Like, Bad Habit was not playing with this palette. I'm still trying to figure out what this one's a dupe for. I can't figure it out. Oops, wrong purple. Just a minute, color switch. Guys, I'm gonna go downstairs and hand Nick, and if you're new here, Nick's my fiance, hand Nick my stick to, when I say stick, I mean like my stuff to edit my videos. I put it in a memory stick thing. So anybody that does videos probably already knows that. I feel like an idiot now, but anyway, and he's gonna be like, damn, you look like the colors of the rainbow, girl. I'm still working on trying to get him on my channel, you guys. Help me, I want to do the makeup challenge so bad. And he is just not having it. Or we could have him do my makeup. Which one would you guys rather see? Me do his makeup or him do mine? I think him doing mine would be hilarious. I kind of like this just because it's something different. Like just something that, I mean, I normally wouldn't wear. Like all these different purples in here. Ooh, I'm gonna put gold in the inner corner. I think that would look really pretty. So all I'm doing right now is just kind of building up these lid shades because we need some full intensity up in here. And then we're gonna move on to the foundation, and we'll finish up the eyes in just a little bit. Sorry if you guys can't see. I apologize. Woo, y'all, I love purple. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm going to take a blender shade. We go back in here and make sure that we're fully blended. I don't want to look cray-cray. And again, if you get shades up in here, don't worry about it. You can always fix it. I just either use my concealer brush with my eye primer on it, or, you know, if I used concealer, that will totally help you out. I always go under the eyes on the sides to fix in a ting. And then I take it right here. You guys have seen me do it a couple times, I'm sure. And it'll kind of lighten that so that you don't have all this color just bam. So for foundation today, sorry I had to get comfy. For foundation today, I am going in with an oldie, the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy, which I love. This, however, is closer to my summer shade, so I'm going to mix it with one of my faves that I have not been able to use lately, the Joa Truly Yours in Natural Beige, and this one is also in Natural Beige. So I'm excited. If you guys don't know, the Joa one has amazing coverage, so you really only need a tiny, tiny bit. So we're going to use that and make my skin glow. You glow, girl. Sorry, I'm being super goofy. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and mix that up on the back of my hand, and we're going to go ahead and apply that to my face. Here we go. Here we go. I've already primed my face if you guys don't remember. Ouch. Got an itch. Just going down on that neckline real quick. Oh, yes, coverage. Cover them agnescas we got going on. Up on the ear. Because I am breaking out so bad right now. And basically, I think it is one of the new primers that I'm trying out. It's horrible. And I don't want to say which one it is yet. Which I think I already did in a video. I don't remember. What are you barking at, baby? Do you hear daddy? What? God, you guys, I love the purple. It's so pretty. I did not think that through. Ooh, I'm dry. Hate that. So I'm just mixing up a tiny bit more on my brush, just for a little added coverage. So right in here, my cheeks are breaking out. My chin is breaking out, you guys. I just exfoliated right before this video, and my nose is still kind of dry, which is weird because I usually never have any issues with these two foundations because they're so hydrating. But it is what it is. It's whatever. So, just kind of building up some color there. We're going to take the rest of it and throw it right here where I'm breaking out the most. So proud of myself. I did not use a pore primer today because that's one of the things that's breaking me out right now. So really quickly, I'm going to close these and we are going to spray my face like I always do and then go and do some concealer. And for concealer, what I'm going to be going in with today, I am going in with the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade medium. And then I think I also, yep, I also have the NYX CW05. This is in the shade medium as well. But they are two different shades. To me, this is more kind of like a peachy shade, and I absolutely love this one. Mine broke. But I absolutely love mixing these two together. To me, the Maybelline is kind of hydrating in that, and the NYX is just like coverage. Like, Maybelline's not too bad on coverage, but I like the NYX one more. Now, the Maybelline one is more my skin tone, as you guys can probably see. And the NYX one is going to be a shade or two lighter. So, okay, I lied. It's about the same shade. I think I bought this in the summertime. So, I mean, then it was a shade or two lighter. I do what I always do to help that concealer blend out better. Take a sip of my coffee here. Coffee emojis, ladies. Drop them coffee cups. Let me go ahead and start buffing it out with this brush here, just for that added beautiful coverage. And then I'll go in with my sponge and really lay it so that it's not, you know, too much. Look at that coverage. Ooh, so good. Oh, I have horrible laugh lines, you guys. They are ridiculous. But you know what? We all have flaws. So it's all good. I really forgot how much I loved the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It is so good. Okay, I kind of went up a little too high there, but it's all good. My hair will cover it. Go ahead and go into some setting powder. And I'm excited because I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder for the majority of my face. And then I'm also going to use a little bit of the AOA Studio Brightening Powder under my eyes. And then you guys don't even have to say it. You already know what I'm going to wipe this one away with. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say it. If you're new here, I'm obsessed with the CoverGirl Healthy Vitalist powder. I will probably always use that powder, at least on my under eyes, for sure. Because it doesn't matter what powder I use on my under eyes. If I use that powder to wipe that powder away, they stay nice and hydrated. So, that's what I'm using. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one because I forgot to pull one out. And the shade that I'm using is 710. Y'all already know. So I'm going to go ahead and get some powder out of my Maybelline Fit Me container. And we're going to use a sponge to go ahead and go in and set my face. This powder is so good. I just do this. And the reason because I'm getting ready to blow some of the powder off. Don't want to use too much, because if I use too much, it gets a little dry sometimes and just a little cakey. So that's why you see me basically using the entire sponge over all of my face, because there was quite a bit of powder on there and I don't want it to cake me up. This powder is so beautiful, so affordable. Oh, I've had 3 containers of this so far. This one I've had for quite a while, especially since discovering the other one that I always use. And yeah, it lasts me quite a while, even if I do use it all the time, just because you don't need a ton of it. Like, a little bit of this goes a very long way. And in case you are wondering, I use mine in the shade medium all year round. And it doesn't ever seem to be too light or too dark. Even in the summer when I'm like seriously tan, I use this one. So we're just going to wipe away my bake. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I have to know, did you guys see the little meme of myself that I posted? I made a meme, and it says, it was me baking my under eyes, and it says something like, when he asks what you up there doing, and you reply baking, and he runs up the stairs and asks where the cook is and shit. I don't know why I found that so funny, but it was hilarious to me, and yeah. If you follow me on Instagram, it's at Budget Divas Closet. God, my under eyes are looking really bright today. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and bronze this face up and make it work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the bronzer that I'm going to use is in the LA Girl Spice Palette, and it is this bronzer right here. She is very, very pretty. So we are going to use... what are we going to use? I'm actually going to use this new Luxie brush that I got. This is called the Small Contour Brush. I have not used it at all. Just kind of been sitting here chilling out, waiting. So we're going to contour my 5 head first. Well, bronze. I'm not contouring today. I was going to, but I kind of forgot that I picked a cream contour, and I have already set my face. Got a little bit too much right there, but we don't buff it out. Ain't no thing. Now, I do like quite a bit of bronzer on my forehead, just because I feel like I have a large forehead. Well, I don't feel like I do, so it is what it is. I'm just going to buff it out a little bit with some of that powder that I used for my under eyes, because I went a little cray-cray. Go ahead and bronze up my cheeks. You guys see how that just kind of warms it up? It's just such a pretty bronzer. But I do see why this is a contour brush. I'm actually going to grab another one of my brushes and use to finish my bronzer, because I don't like this for bronzing. It is very pretty though. I'm just kind of buffing this into the skin. Forget to bronze that neck up, girls. And now, for the star of the show, the Luxie medium angled shading brush that I always use. Thank you, James Charles, for teaching us all that this is the best nose contouring brush, because it truly is. Oh, I used a little too much. She gonna be snatched today, ladies. Oh, yes. We're getting ready to seriously snatch this nose, you guys. Because I just used a ton of bronzer. Love it. I love it. So I'm just going to take a clean brush and start buffing this out. I'm so goofy, you guys, but I don't know. My nose is so wide. And I'm not body shaming myself. We all have things about ourselves that if we could change it, I mean, you know, just a little bit, we would. But because I don't believe in, like, permanently altering that stuff. God, this ring light is making me look so bright, you guys. Kind of love it. So anyways, I don't believe in like permanently altering that stuff. So if I can fix it with makeup and it makes me feel better, then hey, I'm all for it. So yeah, it is what it is. Everybody has those things that they nitpick at themselves about. Doesn't mean anything negative. Well, for me it doesn't. Alright, so for blush, I am excited to pull this out. This is the e.l.f. Blush palette in light. This was one of my favorite blush palettes of like all time. I've been using e.l.f. products since the company launched back in early 2000. So yeah, this is one of the best palettes if you are looking for an amazingly pigmented and affordable palette. You have to pick this up. I believe these are $6, and you could also get their contouring palette that's like this, and these little guys pop out. So you can customize your palette to whatever you want it to be. So again, if you don't have this, you can pick this up at Walmart, e.l.f., I believe even Target carries e.l.f. Anywhere that carries e.l.f. you can find this blush palette, and it is absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to show you guys just how pigmented this guy is. So I'm actually going to go in with a dual fiber brush just because this is so pigmented. And I'm going to take these two shades here to get like that perfect peach that I like to wear with purple. Tap it off. I'm telling you, tap it off because these are insanely pigmented. You see that? It's not my bronzer shining through, that is the blush. So speaking of e.l.f., last night I was on their website and I was looking into ordering a full face of makeup. Okay, and they have the 2 items that were sold out that I wanted to order previously, because I've been hawking their site for a while. And so then like 2 more of the items that I wanted to order were sold out, and I'm like, you know what? It's starting to get frustrating. Like, I remember way back when, like, e.l.f. first came out and everything was $1. Then they added the mineral line. Then they added the studio line. And you could get everything because barely anybody knew what e.l.f. was. And I mean, I'm happy for them that they have advanced so far and, you know, people are loving the products. But what I hate is that every time you go to order something new, it's sold out. Like, you guys know you're in high demand, so you should probably make enough products, you know? So for eyeliner, you guys, I'm going in with this one, and this is, it's a L'Oreal in the shade True Teal, and I'm just gonna line my waterline with that as soon as I go back into the eyes and lay me down some purple to make it really pop. Just a moment. Just gonna take this small pencil brush here and go into this dark shade here, and I'm actually gonna put some shimmer on my eyes with the shade Intoxicated, which is that dark purple that I used on my lid. So pretty. They named that shade well because I felt intoxicated when I swatched it. Real talk. It's not giving me what I want. There we go. I swear, you guys, my eyes are trying to water. That's why I keep squinting. Oh my God. This is exactly why I love makeup. You guys look at that. Can you guys see that teal with that purple? It's going pop, 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 pop. Yo, I'm ready to go to the club, and I don't even go to the club. Oh my God, that is beautiful. Oh, I love, 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 love. And my eyes are getting ready to water. Do you guys like that? So pretty. So pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm living right now. I love that. Oh my god. And see, I knew that I would. I love purple and teal together. I just think it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Alright, y'all. So moving on, we are going to highlight the face in just a moment. And then I think we need to keep these lips pretty nude since we have all this going on the face. And we're just going to go in with a nudie patootie lippy. Now I might even go in with one of my favorites. I have been using these since I was in middle school, and these are the LA Colors Moisturizing Lip Glosses. These are $1. You can either find these at the Dollar Tree, you can find these at Dollar General, Family Dollar, and they are just so moisturizing and creamy. Now these will not be sticky on the lips. They wear very nicely, and I'm telling you, they moisturize. Felicia, you're getting on my nerves, girl. I don't know why my camera does that to me. Does anybody know how to fix the sleep settings on your camera? Because Felicia keeps falling asleep and she's driving me crazy. So here's the lip gloss right here. And I think this is what I'm going to use on my lips. Just because I don't think we need to go any more wild. So these are very high shine. And again, they're not sticky at all. They're so good. And they're $1. Been using those again since middle school. So those are a ride or die lip gloss for me. So, really quickly before Felicia decides to die again, what were we doing? Highlight. I'm going to take my Milani highlighting brush. Whatever she is, this little guy right here. I'm going to spritz her a little bit of that rose. And we're going to go in with the Ciate London Moon Dust. When I did my makeup collection video, you guys, I apologize. I called this Moonstone, I think, or something. It's Moon Dust, and this is so pretty. It actually might be a little too much because of the eyes. Whoever said it was highlights too much. There goes the nose, and oh, I keep dropping everything. Didn't wet the brush enough. That's all right. We're gonna get it. Ooh. Oh yeah, baby. There we go. Oh my god. You guys, look at that. So pretty. So pretty. I just can't. Woo. Sometimes I take down a little bit of the highlighter on a more serious note. Let me finish this cheek real quick. Woo-wee. So yeah, I just will take a wet sponge and just kind of tap it in a little bit, pressing it into the skin so that it's not just like you took a thing and just swiped your cheek like you have a stripe. So sometimes that helps. But when you're doing it, also remember that you are going to lose a little bit of it depending on how much setting spray you use. Because sometimes I wind up having to go back over and redo my highlight. Excuse me for one moment. I dropped my lip gloss. So I think we are about done here. I just need to do some mascara, which I am going to go in with, hopefully, the one I just dropped. I'm going to try to go in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational. If you guys can't tell by the video, I love Maybelline products. They are my absolute favorite drugstore brand. Like, I cannot get enough of Maybelline products. I think that they are amazing, and they're affordable, and yeah. Okay, this is going to work. Excuse me. Just for a moment, because you guys know I got them super watery eyes. Good enough. We don't want to upset the eyes and ruin the rest of all this hard work. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave my eyeshadow alone, or eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and leave my mascara alone because my eyes are starting to water really, really bad, and I don't want it to ruin my eyeshadow look that I worked so hard on. I'm loving it, you guys. I'm so loving it. Now, I do see a piece of dry skin on my nose. Hopefully, y'all can't see it. Right here. Which I'm really surprised it's even showing because of all of the moisturizing that I did along with the foundations that I used. Like, generally, I don't have issues with those, so it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We're going to go ahead and do these lips, you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. It is Nick's birthday, so I would like to spend a little bit of time with my minions. So, here we go in with this LA Colors lip gloss in the shade. Where's your shade at, babe? It's called Bear. Of course it is. Oh, yeah. Perfect for this look. What do we think so far? Leave me a comment down below if you like the look. I'm gonna zoom you guys in just a little bit. Alright, you guys, that is it. This is the final look that I have come up with. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you are new, what's up? I'm Tash. I hope that you will subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so that you are notified every time I upload a video, which is 3 times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. If you want to be part of the coffee squad and watch my videos in the morning with your coffee, your breakfast, whatever, we have an amazing time over here. We kind of goof off, we get serious, and we do some serious makeup. So, I will not keep you guys any longer. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so, so much, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye!